Milliseconds. That's how fast some automated trades can happen.
Incredible speed.
Yeah. Strategies running, maybe making money while we're, asleep. It sounds super efficient.
It definitely does.
But it immediately makes you ask, right, for anyone doing this or even thinking about it, how secure is all that speed? Is it actually safe?
That's the critical question. That's the deep dive for today.
Because when you bring in these automated systems, you're essentially, well, opening digital doors, aren't you?
You are. And those doors, those pathways, they give you power, efficiency, great stuff, but they're also potential weak spots, entry points for, bad actors. Understanding that isn't just for tech people. It's fundamental if you want to protect your money.
Totally. And helping us dig into this, we've been looking at security and automated trading, protecting your account and data. It's from the trading desk at Faida Ventures Ltd.
Right. So it's interesting to get that perspective direct from a group whose focus is managing client wealth.
Yeah. And they also have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/Faida Ventures. Apparently share more insights there.
What really jumped out at me from their material is this idea that security isn't just about like the tools you buy or the software. What then?
It's more a way of thinking, a mindset. It needs to be woven into absolutely everything you do with automated trading.
Okay, so not just checking a box.
Not at all.
Yeah.
We need to look beyond just the obvious stuff like, your password.
Right. So our mission for you listening today is to kind of cut through all the technical noise and pull out the really essential security points for your trading.
Yeah, the goal is you finish this feeling like, okay, I get it, I know what to focus on, and feel more in control, not overwhelmed.
Definitely not overwhelmed, because let's be clear, skipping over security here, it's not a small risk.
No way.
We're talking potentially serious financial loss, your personal info getting out there.
And just losing trust in the whole system you're relying on, that's huge too. Exactly. The source material really emphasizes that the very way automated trading works creates these vulnerabilities.
It does. You've got your strategy, your EA, talking to your broker, often through servers in the middle.
Right.
And that whole chain, that interconnectedness, that's the engine. But it also, it increases the number of places things can go wrong, more potential weak points compared to just clicking the buttons yourself.
Okay, so let's get specific then.
Yeah.
What are some of the main vulnerabilities that this interconnectedness brings?
Well, first off, the constant online connection itself, that opens the door to unauthorized access risk.
Someone trying to log into your account.
Yes, but it could even be deeper than that. Maybe getting access to the actual code of your automated strategy.
I know.
And if someone malicious gets that, they could, like you hinted earlier, turn your own system against you.
That's a scary thought, your own strategy doing harm. What else?
Another big one is data breaches. These systems handle sensitive info, personal details, financial data.
Right.
If the security isn't tight, that data is vulnerable. And then there's malware, hacking. The source points out threats targeting the trading infrastructure itself.
So not just your computer, but the servers and networks involved.
Exactly. It could be anything from knocking your connection offline to maybe more subtly messing with trade data.
And you also mentioned server issues earlier, like outages or even manipulation.
Yeah, that just highlights how much these automated systems depend on external infrastructure. Any weakness there can hit your trading hard.
Okay, so those are the dangers. Understanding those, what does the Faida Ventures material suggest we do about it? What are the core practices?
Right. The first one, maybe the most basic, but absolutely critical, is strong authentication and access controls.
Strong authentication. Okay. Sounds fundamental.
It is. It's the bedrock. Seems like common sense, maybe, but you can't overstate its importance.
So let's break that down. What does that actually mean for someone setting up their automated trading?
Well, it starts with the basics. Complex passwords. Unique ones. Don't reuse them, and change them regularly.
Okay, not password 1, 2, 3.
Definitely not. Think of simple passwords like a flimsy lock, easily picked. But it's more than just the password itself. The source really hammers home the need for two-factor authentication, 2FA, wherever you can possibly enable it.
Right, that extra code thing.
Exactly. Not just on your broker platform login, but if your VPS provider, we'll talk about VPS soon, if they offer 2FA, turn it on there too.
So for anyone maybe not super familiar, that 2FA, it's usually like a code sent to your phone or from an app.
Yep. You need that, plus your password to get in.
It's like having a deadbolt and a regular lock on your digital door. Even if someone nicks your password somehow, they still can't get in without that second factor.
Precisely. And the source also talks about permissions, the principle of least privilege.
Meaning?
Don't give tools or services more access than they absolutely need to do their job. Keep it limited. And finally, this is huge, never ever share your login details. Passwords, 2FA codes. They are yours alone, period.
It's good that Faida Ventures actually mentions they use multi-layered authentication themselves on their client portals. Shows they practice what they preach, maybe.
It suggests they take it seriously, yeah. Okay, the next core practice they focus on is using a secure VPS host.
A VPS, virtual private server. Now, not everyone needs one, but they're pretty common for automated strategies, right? Especially ones running 24/7.
Very common. Basically, it's a dedicated computer running remotely, always on, often located near the broker's servers to cut down delays, latency.
Okay, but why the emphasis on secure VPS hosting? Why is that part so critical?
Because that VPS, well, it becomes another potential weak spot if it's not secure.
Yeah.
Using a good, secure, dedicated VPS helps isolate your trading from, say, vulnerabilities on your own home computer or network.
That makes sense. Your home Wi-Fi probably doesn't have the same level of security as a professional data center.
Exactly. So what should you look for in a secure VPS provider?
Good question. What are the key features?
The source mentions a few key things. Industry standard encryption for data on the server, regular security audits checking for weaknesses, and 24/7 monitoring plus reliable backups. You need it to stay online, and you need to know your data is safe if something goes wrong.
Okay, encryption, audits, monitoring, backups. Got it.
And again, it seems Faida Ventures backs this up,
Right.
recommending reputable VPS solutions and using cloud infrastructure themselves.
Yeah, it underscores how vital they think this piece is. Which brings us to the third core practice, regular software updates.
Ah, the update notifications. So easy to just click remind me later, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah.
But from a security angle, ignoring them is a bad idea.
Why specifically?
Because outdated software often has known security flaws. Your trading platform like MetaTrader, the OS on your VPS or PC, even the EA code itself. If there's a known vulnerability, cybercriminals are actively looking for systems that haven't been patched yet. It's low-hanging fruit for them.
So updating is basically plugging those known holes. Exactly. You're reducing your system's attack surface, the
Yeah.
number of ways someone could potentially get in. Not updating is like, well, leaving holes in your boat's hull. Eventually, water's getting in.
Okay, so it's not just about new features, it's fundamental protection. The source lists the platform, the EA software, the operating system, all need regular updates.
Yep. And it's good they mention their own team keeps their EAs updated for security too. Shows ongoing effort.
Right. Okay, practice number 4.
Secure data transmission. This is all about how your data travels across the internet. Encryption is the key here.
Encryption. We hear that word a lot. Can you simplify what secure data transmission means for someone trading automatically?
Sure. Think of it like sending a coded message. Encryption scrambles the data, your logins, your trade details, personal info while it's traveling between your setup, your PC or VPS, and your broker.
So only the intended recipient can unscramble and read it.
Pretty much. Protocols like SSL/TLS, you often see HTTPS in your browser bar. Those are the standard ways of doing the scrambling and unscrambling securely online. It stops people from snooping on the connection and grabbing sensitive info.
Like putting your data in a locked box for transit. Okay. The source mentions many regulated brokers, including Faida's partners, enforce this. That's reassuring.
It is. But it's still good for you to be aware. Maybe check for that HTTPS or padlock icon when you're logging into web platforms. Just be mindful.
Good tip. Okay, and the last core practice they talked about.
Continuous monitoring and incident response.
Right, this underscores that security isn't a set it and forget it kind of deal.
Absolutely not. It's ongoing. Continuous monitoring means actively watching your account for anything weird or unexpected.
Like what?
Could be logins from strange places you don't recognize, or maybe trading patterns that just don't match what your strategy should be doing. It's like having an early warning system.
And if that system flags something suspicious, what's the incident response part?
It means having a plan. The source talks about real-time monitoring, sure, but also automated alerts that can ping you, maybe your broker too, if something looks off.
Okay.
And then having procedures ready to go, maybe quickly locking the account, investigating what happened. It's about reacting fast to limit any potential damage.
And Faida Ventures apparently emphasizes being proactive here.
Yeah.
Taking steps to protect clients.
Yeah, which is what you want to see.
Okay, so let's quickly recap those pillars from Faida Ventures then. We have strong authentication and access control.
Yep, passwords, 2FA, permissions.
Using a secure infrastructure, like a good VPS.
Critical.
Regular software updates. Don't ignore those.
Please don't.
Making sure data transmission is secure, so encrypted.
SSL, TLS, HTTPS.
And finally, that ongoing vigilance, continuous monitoring, and having a response plan.
Exactly. And maybe the biggest takeaway, the central theme from them, is that security isn't just tech. It's a whole mindset.
A way of thinking.
Yeah, it needs constant attention, a proactive approach to keeping your trading safe.
Absolutely. Because really, security and successful trading, they go hand in hand, don't they?
Completely. You could have the world's best strategy, but if your setup's not secure, poof, those potential gains could vanish.
Right. Which leads to a really practical question for you listening right now.
Yeah. What specific things can you do starting today to make your automated trading more secure, whatever your current setup looks like?
Take a second. Think about it. Are your passwords strong? Unique?
Is 2FA turned on everywhere it possibly can be?
Are your platforms, your OS, all up to date? Or are there pending updates you've been ignoring?
It's about taking that control, being proactive.
And as Faida Ventures aims to educate on this, their YouTube channel might be a place to look for more info if you're interested.
Definitely worth remembering, though, as they say themselves, this is all for educational purposes. Faida Ventures Ltd. Isn't a regulated financial entity.
Crucial point. Always, always talk to a licensed financial advisor before making investment decisions. This is about understanding security concepts, not investment advice.
Precisely. And looking forward, automated trading isn't standing still. It'll keep evolving.
Which means the security threats will probably evolve too.
Exactly.
Right.
So keeping that focus on security, staying informed, that's just going to remain absolutely essential for anyone involved in these markets.